What's up, YouTube? I'm back, and I know it's been a while since I last really uploaded like a legit video or whatever. But today I'm finally here with episode 3 of the local pizzeria series, Avellinos. It's on Manhattan Boulevard on in Harvey. So I gotta get large pepperoni pizza. Put on that. I'm gonna check that later. This pizza spot had a burger, so I was like, how often can I get, pizza and a burger at the same place? So of course I had to bite and go and give it. So, okay. I don't know about them fries though, man. Them fries, they look good in terms of the golden fry or whatever, but there's no seasoning on these fries. I guess that's why they give you a bunch of ketchup, huh? And the burger is wrapped in foil, which I do like and respect. So we're gonna unravel it. And yeah, it's a decent looking burger, nothing too crazy, So the burger has lettuce, mayo, tomato, red onions, cheese. Don't look like it has no pickles on there. I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna go for this first. Let's get it. Nah. Hold up. We might have to make some adjustments because, first of all, I'm not really the biggest fan of red onions like that. They're okay. I like the regular white and the yellow ones. But that bite was nothing but onions, like crazy. It's not bad. It's not all that great, but I mean, this is a pizza place, so you shouldn't expect too much. This has to be the most pitiful display of fries I've probably ever had. Right? These definitely ain't fresh. It seems like they've been kind of, sitting a little while. Because it got that kind of old, I've been sitting here type of bite to it, which I'm not feeling. Fries have absolutely no flavor. But when I was hanging out with the Colonel, I had some ranch. So, I'm not really the craziest guy of ranch on fries. But I do like it, I do respect it. Makes it a little better, but I mean, not really. Okay, so I'm deciding to take off these stupid ass red onions because they're getting on my nerves, they're getting in the way. Oh, they do got pickles on here. Try to fix that up. But I'll give the burger, I give like a 7.2 out of 10. Nothing crazy. This is a local pizzeria. And we came here for pizza, didn't we? Y'all know me. When it comes to the pizza scene, I gotta have my good old pepperoni. It looks promising. Smells good. But can it taste good? Let's grab a slice and find out. All right. You see that? By the way, the fries get a 2 out of 10. I didn't say that, but the fries get a 2 out of 10. Anyway. Now keep in mind, I don't do the proper research of going back and watching previous videos to know what my rankings was for the other 2 episodes. But I can tell you that this is a good sliced pizza. I really do like it. I like the sauce. I love the cheese. I do like the pepperoni a lot. I like the little herb seasoning they got on top. Italian or oregano, whatever one it is. Again, if you're somebody who expects the kind of high quality that like a mom and pop shop, like a pizzeria or something would offer, then any of the pizzerias that I've done thus far, including this one, you should definitely give it a try if you're in the area. And if you happen to be in whatever city or state you may be in, and you have pizzerias in your area, you should definitely try it out. I love Pizza Hut and Papa John's and Little Caesars and everything, and sometimes Domino's. And I feel like I always will. But every now and then when you want a real, like, high quality pizza, a pizzeria will get you right. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to rate this. I think the regular pizza from Rotolos, I think, was better. I can't remember what, like I said, I can't remember what I rated this, so I apologize for that. I do like this one a little bit better than the one from Originalities. Spoiler alert. Episode 4, which should be the last episode since that's the last local pizzeria in my area. That should be the best one because I've eaten at that one the most, and from my memories, some damn good pizza. Like damn good pizza. And I'll also say this, I'll obviously go back to any of these places, not just for the pizza again, but also for like some of the other stuff, to try some of their sides stuff. Some of them got like Philly cheesesteaks and whatnot, you know? Right? I always gotta go simple first. But I wouldn't mind going back and getting a pizza with more than just pepperoni on it. I ain't gonna lie, I almost cracked. I almost cracked and got Five Guys because I was just, I don't know, I'm just really craving Five Guys lately. So I was like, no, I got a series to continue. You know? And then alongside stuff like this, I also got a lot of different like local restaurants in the area, you know, that I want to try and eat. So gave me a Coke. I definitely don't recall getting a regular Coke. It's supposed to be a Coke Zero. They probably obviously didn't have a Coke Zero, but you know, I'm such a good boy because, you know, in my own devices, I don't get regular Coke and stuff no more. I always get Coke Zero. And worst case scenario, if the vending machine is not taking cards, then I'll do like a Diet Coke. But in most cases, it's always gonna be like a Coke Zero or something. But I'll bite and just enjoy this sugary, high calorie can of regular Coke. The reason why it's not a surprise to me is because I'm still very much in tune with sugary things. And even though I've been drinking mostly like water, and at work I'll drink like, you know, Coke Zero or whatever, I can still mess with that every now and then. But as we're figuring out where this pizza ranks, or at least what the ranking of this pizza is, I'll talk to you guys a little bit. So it seemed like it's becoming more difficult for me to be able to hide the fact that I really don't like my job. And I'm not doing it on purpose. Like, obviously I'm trying to, you know, just hang in there and do what I gotta do and stuff like that. But like some days I'll be really wanting to just cuss everybody out and just go about my business. Not even really that. That's not my style. Just walk out and never come back. But I can't do that yet. But I just want to remind people, give them any kind of words of encouragement that regardless of if it's your job or not, or whatever the case may be, your boss, whoever, don't let the job destroy you, like emotionally and mentally and stuff like that, and physically. Because if it gets to that point, it's time to go. Definitely no point in staying for what, you know? I don't care what nobody says. I'm not gonna let the job or any job destroy me. If I feel like I'm losing myself, or things are getting smaller and smaller, you gotta pull the plug. You do your best to try not to give up and try to stay, you know, hang in there and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, when you're just dealing with, you know, so many different stresses of life, it can be hard sometimes, you know. And a lot of people who act like they know, they don't know, they don't understand, you know. And it's just kind of sad and scary, a harsh reality when you realize that sometimes you are alone in this, you know, unless you happen to find the right kind of people that can be in your corner and back you up. When you can have crushed red pepper and Parmesan cheese, grated Parmesan cheese, you're goated alone off that, because that's just a necessity that every freaking place should have. And this is not something I added. I don't recall. I think it's just something that comes with it, which that should be the case. Just like how Papa John's, they automatically add a cup of garlic butter and a little pepper. It should be an automatic thing where pizza places have the crushed red pepper and the garlic parmesan. But anyway. I remember as a kid, it's my little cousin's birthday, and we was at Chuck E. Cheese, I think. And this is back when his favorite food was pizza. I was sitting next to him, I remember, and I remember, you know, saying he was just ready to dig into his pizza, whatever the case may be. And for whatever reason, I guess he thought he could try the crushed red pepper on the pizza. And I remember he had opened a packet, put out all this pizza, and ate it, and he just instantly spit it out. He made a mean face and everything. He just didn't like it. You know, I didn't like it either, you know what I'm saying, back then. But, you know, you get older, you start to understand what stuff is and why it exists and, you know, what's the purpose of it. I want to talk about work in a good sense. So there's this Frito-Lay guy, I'm not going to say his name or nothing like that, but there's this guy that works Frito-Lay who be at my store. Real cool dude. Ladies man, basically, you know? Because like some of the cutest or prettiest girls, at least in the area that's around him enough, you know, they liking him hard. I mean, they're hard on this man's nuts. But there's this girl that works there, and she's a cut above the rest. When I say a cut above the rest, she makes them look like rocks, and she's a diamond. And I don't mean that in no disrespectful way. I'm just saying. And I'm not just talking about looks. I'm talking about in terms of like personality, from what we can kind of deduce, as well as just like certain things that she's kind of done in her life and stuff like that, from the conversations that he told me about or whatever the case may be, and things like that, and how she carries herself and stuff like that. And those are the things that puts her in a different like stratosphere compared to the rest of them. So we both liked her, but he definitely has a better chance at getting than me. And I want to hear nothing about confidence or this or that. I'm just speaking facts, because whenever we conversate and talk, it's never a moment. There's nothing I can pick up on that gives any sense of her liking me or having any form of interest in me. That's just the way it is. But he's told me some conversations I've been kind of like seeing low key while trying to still focus on work and everything, that she gives a little bit more of a interest and welcoming kind of like vibe to him when they talk. So I don't care what y'all say. That's enough of that giveaway for me to know that, you know, there's nothing I can do, you know, like, oh man, but no, there's nothing I can do. Like, it just is what it is. You just take the L, call it a day. He's a good guy, you know, so I'm not tripping about that. If he was like a piece of shit or something, then that'd be different. I'd be mad and hating and stuff, because like, bro, hell no, she's gonna waste her life with this dude. But he's a good guy. I want all women to be with good men that's gonna love them and cherish them and appreciate them. But I definitely really, really want her to have a really good guy in her life. And if I can't be that guy, which obviously it seems like that's going to be the case, then either him or somebody even better, you know? And for those of you who don't know, I don't really date in my country anymore. I date overseas. And before we get to like, oh my God, you know, blah, 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 all stuff I know y'all gonna say, I'm not dealing with catfish. You know? I'm not dealing with catfish. It's bigger problems than, oh, a catfish. Nowadays, I've been through the phase of being catfished and played and all that kind of stuff. Now I'm just dealing with people who just don't really connect with me. It feels so wrong drinking that, but it tastes so good. You know what? I know what I want to rank this pizza. 9.3 out of 10. Now, we got to understand that this is not comparing it to Pizza Hut and Domino's and all the other kind of stuff. That is pizza chains, more akin to like the fast food scene, more or less. Maybe a little step higher or so. But it's definitely not pizzeria level. So this is comparing it to pizzeria. So I'm comparing it to the pizzas I've already eaten that's from pizzerias, as well as the last one that I'm going to eat, you know, for you guys, whatever the case may be. It's not comparing it to Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, and all other kind of stuff. Camera cut off, but I'm done. Thanks for everybody for watching. Till next time, peace.